Merry Christmas from the Norwegian spirit. Today is going to be an amazing day. One is Christmas Day. Two, I'm going to the Philippines for the first time in my life. We're disembarking the ship right now. Let's go. Welcome to the Philippines. This is the first time I've ever stepped on Filipino land. We have just spoken to the shore excursions manager, and we're considering not going because we're just gonna have no time. Like, I did not want to start this video off in a negative way. I was gonna wait until later to talk about it, but I don't think we're gonna make it to Vegan City just because right now it's 11 o'clock. Our meeting time was 9:15, almost 2 hours ago. We should have left, but we left the theater late. Then we got on the tender late. Now this bus is gonna leave late. Like, we're bus number 9, and there's literally a traffic jam of tenders over there. So there's like 6 or 7 tenders, and people in the 7th tender back is gonna be bus 9. So we have to wait for them. So I think we're gonna be here for another hour. Vegan City is an hour away, there and back.
Yeah, it's different.
Oh my, do I have a story for you. So my Filipino experience, probably 10 minutes. Can I say I've been to the Philippines? I was literally on the dock for 10 minutes. What is this disaster this day has been? What a disaster. I can't even remember all of the details, but I'm gonna keep this short just because it's Christmas Day, and this is not ruining my day, by the way. Like, I'm so chill about this, but we've cancelled our excursion by ourselves just because. Okay, let's go right back to the start. So we were supposed to meet in the theater for our excursion at 9:15. Okay, 9:15. We get there very early, and then we didn't leave the theater until close to 10 o'clock. Okay, so we're already late. The second one is there are 2 tours meeting at 9:15. One of them was Vegan City on your own, which is what we were doing, and then also a Vegan City tour, exactly the same name. Everybody was getting mixed up. The people didn't know where to stand. People had the wrong stickers. Like, this is my bus number, and some people got a sticker, some people didn't. Some people checked in, some people weren't. Like, Norwegian spirit. One of my favorite shits, but you need to change how you do shore excursions because it doesn't work. Right from the start, it does not work. Okay, so we leave late. It's very disorganized. We get on the tenders, and we was probably on that tender going to the dock, probably an hour. It's right there. It is right there. It took probably 10-15 minutes to get there, but we just couldn't dock. We just could not dock. And we're speaking to one of the security officers, and he said that the water is very shallow there. So they were having problems docking the tenders. So we was delayed even more. Like I said, we was on that tender for 1 hour. 1 hour. But we get there, and there's probably 10 tour buses. So my bus tour was number 9. We can't leave until everybody from number 9 bus gets to the dock. So number 9 bus was not going to leave for probably another hour because we had to wait for everybody. Like, every single tender had people mixed up. Like I said, there was people from 6, 7, 8, 9 on the same tender. So there was people 7 tenders behind me with number 9. So I would have had to wait for them before my bus could leave. And we're like speaking to the shore ex manager, whose name is Tamika. She was not friendly. I hate to say it, but she was not friendly. I understand she's under stress. I understand so many people are going to be going to her because she's the shore ex manager. She was not accommodating at all. And I was just like, Tamika, like, I'm not blaming you at all. I'm not complaining at all. If I go back to the ship, it's okay, but you need to like give me something. So I said to her, we literally have bus number 6, 7, 8, 9. We're all doing exactly the same tour. Everybody's doing the same tour. Can you not fill one bus? Like, there's literally 5 people on that bus. There's 10 people there. There's 12 people there. Just put everybody on the same bus, and then we fill one bus. You know, I understand we're gonna have different numbers and stuff like that, but instead of making everybody wait, just fill a bus. Like, the next tender comes in, just fill another bus, because we're all doing the same tour. Okay, everybody's going to the same place. I understand if that wasn't an option, but I just said to her, is that a possibility? And she just said, if you want to go back, you can go back. And I was like, I know I can go back. Nothing stopped me going back. Like, you don't need to tell me that I can go back. I know I can go back. I can cancel my own tour. I can go back. I know that. Me and Meredith decided, let's just go back now, because the place we were going to go to is an hour and 10 minutes away. So that's an hour and 10 minutes there, an hour and 10 minutes back. The bus is not going to leave for another hour. The tender boat took an hour to get there. We left the theatre almost an hour late. By the time it is now almost 12 o'clock. Okay, almost 12 o'clock. Our meeting time was 9:15. 9:15, 3 hours ago, and all we got was to the dock. So it was like, let's just go back. Like, there's a tender about to leave, let's just get on tender and go back. So then I said to Tamika, like, will we get a refund, because, like, I still have my ticket. I didn't go on the excursion. She said, I can't guarantee it, but, you know, I try. So I was like, okay, cool. That's it. You know, I didn't expect a yes, didn't expect a no. Like, she said, we'll see. Great. I'm not complaining about anything. I'm just explaining the situation, what happened, because it just seemed like it was dominoes. One thing went wrong, then another thing went wrong, then another thing went wrong, and it's Christmas Day, so it just adds so much to it. There was a security officer on the boat as well, Damien. Really cool guy from the UK. And he was just like, yeah, like, it hasn't worked out today. It's a new port, you know, shallow water, the leaving late and not enough time, blah, blah, blah. And he was just like, yeah, like, it hasn't worked out. And we was like, yeah, cool, like, we're not complaining at all, you know, life goes on, it's Christmas Day, everybody's on a cruise, let's just all be happy. And then we hear from the guys on our tender, the engine's taken on water. So then they open like the hatch or something, like under the stairs, and they're like, yeah, there's water there, Captain, there's water there. So everybody just starts laughing. It's like, this just adds to the day. And then something else happens. Another tender like pulled up next to our tender, and then we had the head security guard, our chief security officer or something, on our tender. So then he must have got a call or something. So he goes to the other tender. He says, look, guys, everybody on the tender's like standing up, like talking to like the chief officer. He's like, I'm the chief officer. Like, I heard somebody here has a problem. Half the people on that tender wanted to go back. Half the people wanted to go on shore. Everybody had an excursion. Disaster. Has not gone to plan. Don't know if we're going to get a refund. We didn't do our excursion. Everything was late. And it's Christmas Day. So, you know, we're not complaining. Me and Meredith are very, very chill about it. We understand that things happen. Even on Christmas Day, things happen. Even on the first ever day in Philippines, things happen. Don't have an attitude. Don't blame people. Don't complain. Just do what you can to make the day great, and then, you know, fix it later. Every single person here is so lucky to be on this cruise, so life goes on, man, life goes on. Hopefully we're gonna get a refund, because that excursion was like $100 or something, so it's not cheap. So Meredith, how was your Christmas Day experience so far?
Honestly, exciting.
Definitely experience.
It was an experience.
Definitely.
It was an exciting experience. There was some cool stuff. We got to talk to a security officer for a while. I think Ben and I are fortunate to be the kind of people that don't let this kind of stuff affect us in a negative way, and it's not going to ruin my day.
And Damien said that too. He said, I wish everybody was like you guys, like just chill, like life goes on.
It happens.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens. Shit happens.
Even on Christmas Day, stuff happens. We just had some lunch in the local. Now I have ice cream. I can't believe that they're still letting people go ashore. It is now 1:30. They just said all tender tickets can now go ashore. It's unbelievable, really. They should be saying, don't do it, because it's not worth it. And there's nothing in the port, really, so you have to go somewhere and do stuff, and there's just not enough time. Anyway, there are so many people complaining about this whole day, really. About the excursions, about tenders, about the port, about... I don't think that excursion is even going to happen. I'll be surprised if it happens. I don't know if it did happen in the end, but yeah, I'd be very, very, very surprised, just because they don't know if anybody's coming from the tenders. They don't know who turned around. They don't know if everybody in the group actually got off the ship. Of course, there are so many Christmas decorations around the ship. Let me go show you that atrium, because it's absolutely beautiful. I have no idea how many Christmas trees there are, but it's a lot. Welcome to the Norwegian Spirit Atrium. It is beautiful. Let's go see some Christmas decorations and the Christmas tree downstairs. It looks so cool today. We have the decorations all the way up the stairs, and there is the Christmas tree. Maybe they could have put a big one in there, because the ceiling's pretty high, but it's so cool. There it is. We got one there, we got one on the other side. And Christmas Day on a cruise ship. I'm actually surprised that there's not more people just hanging out. There's a lot of people at the pools, actually. The pools are very busy, so not many people in the atrium. And then over here we have the gingerbread display. This is all real, like this is all edible. You can see Everything is gingerbread and it's beautiful. It's so cool. Gonna go see how busy the pool deck is, because Spice H2O is the pool deck at the back of the ship next to the buffet, but it's adults only. It's very, very busy right now. So hopefully the pool deck is not very busy, but I assume it is. And we get a great view of the atrium from here. Beautiful. Maybe my favorite ship I've ever been on. Norwegian Spirit, beautiful. Up here is the bar called the Beer Garden, which is kind of like the pool bar, and the pool deck is of course very busy. A few people in the hot tubs, but not too many, but many kids in the pool, so many people just laying out. So before we came to the Philippines, we had 3 days in Taiwan, and it was pretty cold and it was raining. So this is the first day of this cruise that it's been very, very hot, and every day from now is going to be hot, I'm pretty sure, because we're going to be in the Philippines for 5 days, and then Malaysia, Brunei. We have one port in Vietnam, and then we have 2 sea days as well. So it's going to be like this every day, and I'm so happy about it. So many people just enjoying themselves, just hanging out. Time is currently 1:34. Ship's going to leave about 5, I think. 5. I think the last tender is coming back at 3:30, and then ship's going to be out of here. We go to Manila tomorrow. It is almost 2 p.m. now, so I'm going to go have a few hours around the pool. See you later. Wow, that was so nice. A couple of drinks around the pool. There was some live music. Dial 2 duo, so much fun, so good. People are just chilling. The weather's absolutely perfect. It is now 4 o'clock, so I'm just gonna relax a little bit, and I'm gonna go to the solo meeting at 5:30 today. And I went the first day and I haven't been back, so I'd like to go just to see if there's anyone interesting there. There's actually a lot of solo travelers on this cruise. Maybe the day one was like, I want to say 50 people maybe, and it was so much fun. Like, it was really, really fun. And Norwegian is the best cruise line for solo travelers, without a doubt. And they have solo meetings every single day, but they're hosted. And all the other cruise lines, I'm sure they have a solo meeting, but they literally put it in the planner, go to this bar at 5 o'clock, and you know, good luck, go for it. But Norwegian always has a crew member there, so they organize like dinners together. They organize fun things like crafts and scavenger hunts and stuff like that, if that's the kind of stuff that you want to do. And a lot of people like to do that. Of course, if they're by themselves, they like to meet other people that are also by themselves, and it's a great way to do it. So yeah, if I could recommend a cruise line that's great for solo travelers, it's definitely Norwegian Cruise Line. So that's in about an hour and a half, so I'm just gonna relax, gonna take a shower, gonna get ready for this evening. We have a specialty dining again tonight, which I'm so excited for. Like, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, then go and watch it. It's the first time I ever went to a specialty restaurant, and I explained like the difference between complimentary and specialty restaurants in yesterday's video, but it was unbelievable. We went to Teppanyaki, like we had like a private chef like cook right in front of us. Like, the food was unbelievable. It was definitely the best meal I've ever had on a cruise ship, but maybe the best meal I've ever had like in my life. Like, it was so good, it was incredible. So we have Italian tonight. We're going to Onda, which is again a specialty restaurant, so really excited for that. But before that, I'm going to go to the solo meeting. Then there's a Christmas show. There is a Christmas show tonight because today is Christmas Day. I always forget about it, and like, there's literally people just living their lives like it's a normal day, and it is Christmas Day. So there is a Christmas show at 7 and 9 p.m. in the theatre, so we plan to go to the one at 7, and then we have dinner at 8. But apart from that, it's going to be another great day. Every day's a great day on a cruise. Every day's a great day. Absolutely no complaints, even though today hasn't gone to plan this morning, but who cares? Life goes on. It's Christmas Day. Let's have some fun, and I'll see you soon. And I'm ready to go for day 4, Christmas Day of the cruise. I'm wearing my new jacket, black t-shirt, white chinos, and my new shoes. Let's go. Taking a walk through the casino here. So I'm pretty disappointed actually, because I didn't come from my home to the cruise back to home. So I've been traveling for 6 weeks before the cruise, so I don't have all my best clothes with me. So I'm kind of making the best of what I got. Just went to the solo meeting, so much fun. So I'm currently in the atrium on Christmas Day. So much fun. So the shore excursions desk is just behind me over there, and the tour today was officially cancelled, so we'll get a refund. And I'm not surprised, because I assume everybody came back and the tour didn't make it. Everything was delayed, so yep, officially cancelled. We'll get a refund.
That's fine.
Just taking a little walk outside here. The weather is absolutely perfect. It's so nice outside. And a few months ago, I can't remember when it was, but I did an Iceland and Norway cruise and it was so cold. So it's going to be pretty nice to be hot on Christmas and New Year's. But right along the coast of the Philippines, because like I said, the next 5 days, well the next 4 days now we're in the Philippines, so we're literally just going down the coast of the Philippines, so we're not going that far, to be honest. But this is the most rocking ship I've ever been on. Like, I've never had a ship move this much, and it makes me feel pretty rough, to be honest. Like, I don't get seasick at all. I used to work on ships, so I'm very, very used to it, but the last few days have been pretty rough. I assume because we go in very slow, because the next boy is not even that far away. Manila's not that far away, but yeah, I'm so lucky, I'm so thankful, and I'm so excited for the rest of this cruise. And I do think that by the end of this cruise, the Norwegian Spirit could be my favorite ship. It could be. I love the Prima, the Norwegian Prima, but I love the Norwegian Spirit, and I love the crew as well. There's a very special reason why I love the crew on the Norwegian Spirit. I'll talk about it later when I do a big review, but beautiful ship, absolutely amazing. But I do think a $100 million refurb definitely helps, because it's a 25-year-old ship. It's not a new ship, it's an old ship, and they just had a big refurb, so everything looks brand new. It looks incredible. There's still some people swimming over here, people in the hot tub. Over here at the beer garden, which is the pool bar, I have not had a drink from here yet, so let's get a drink here. We're actually going to do a bar crawl in a few days, go to every single bar on the ship. I think that'd be cool. Let's get a drink. Gotta get a beer from the beer garden, Heineken. I'm not surprised they cancelled that tour, to be honest, but it does make me think that I got to the dock at like 11 o'clock. That means that if I got on the bus and sat on the bus, I would have sat there for 2 hours, 3 hours, and then I would have came straight back to the ship without going anywhere. So yeah, I don't know if I was too harsh about what I said earlier, but it was, of course, very disorganized, very unlucky. Can't do anything about the weather, but I just think the crew working there they didn't care, to be honest, and they weren't trying to fix the problem. And not surprised that it was cancelled. Everybody gets a refund. Everybody, Merry Christmas. I just want to talk about cruising solo for a second, because me and Meredith, we're kind of cruising solo together. We have a few excursions together, but we also have a few excursions separately. Last night we had dinner separately. Like, we're not cruising together, we just happen to be on the same cruise. And go and follow, subscribe to Meredith. She has a really, really cool YouTube channel, Mer Cruises Solo, and you get a different perspective on the same cruise. And don't worry if you have no one to cruise with. I don't want to cruise solo, okay? I want to make sure that everybody understands this is not my perfect way to travel. I'm not 100% happy traveling solo, but it's the best thing, it's the best option I have right now. I don't have anyone to travel with, so that's why I travel, because it's either travel alone or not travel at all. So I'm gonna go alone because I want to go on a cruise, I want to travel. It doesn't matter if I don't have anyone to go with, but just go for it. You know, like, life's so short, life is way too short, and if you want to go somewhere, then go somewhere. You know, don't stop the fact that you don't have anyone to go with stop you from doing anything. You know, like, if you want to go, then go. Like I said, because the only alternative is to not go. So if you want to cruise, then Norwegian is 100% the best cruise line to do that, because it definitely attracts a lot of solo cruises. They take care of solo cruises a lot better than the other cruise lines. So just go for it, man. Like, life is so short and it's so much fun, and if I wasn't here, then I'd be at home. So, you know, can't complain. Absolutely zero complaints. And also, you do meet some pretty interesting people, and I'm definitely the youngest one. Without a doubt, I'm definitely the youngest solo cruiser on this cruise that I can think of. I don't think I've met anyone else my age, to be honest, of course, apart from Meredith. But yeah, I just sat there for 30 minutes, 20 minutes, like, just talking to a lot of old ladies about their day and like the cruise and, you know, just life. And, you know, everybody's solo together, so just go for it. Like, don't be scared, don't be worried, don't be nervous, and just go and have fun. Like, just have fun, do whatever makes you happy. Maybe we should do a Christmas tree crawl as well. There are so many. Entering the theatre right now for the Spirit of Christmas show.
From now on, your troubles will be miles.
Santa. Well, that was a lot of fun. They had the singers, dancers, they had acrobats, they had the trumpet guy. Trumpet guy is so good. He's from Thailand. That was a really fun show. And now it is dinner time. I'm gonna go meet Meredith at Onda, which is the Italian specialty restaurant. So we just had our very, very nice dinner at Onda. Meredith, what's your opinion about Onda? And of course, last night we went to Teppanyaki, which is a completely different experience. What do you think?
You can't go wrong with Italian food, and it was very good.
Yeah, top quality, like the highest quality. So if you was comparing Teppanyaki to that Onda, what do you think?
Totally different. I mean, one is hibachi style, the other is Italian style, so you can't really compare them. You kind of have to go based on mood, based on what your tastes are for the evening. You want Italian, go to Onda.
I think we both agree that if you feel fancy, then you would go there, you would go to Onda. But if you want to have fun and you want the experience, then you go to Teppanyaki. Yeah,
they're very, Teppanyaki is like a show. A show wrapped up in a meal. Onda is a fine dining experience.
Yeah, both amazing food, but just completely different vibes, completely different feelings inside. But very happy?
Very full.
Yeah, very full after that. Yeah. It is now 9:30. Meredith has actually gone to bed because she has a very, very long excursion tomorrow. We're in Manila tomorrow, Manila, Philippines, and she has an all-day excursion, like 7 or 8 hours. I don't have it, so I'm going to stay out. I'm going to have some fun. We have karaoke. I'm going to watch a bit of the casino. There's music everywhere. I just walked past the theatre. I can hear the Christmas music again. The second show, because it was at 7 and 9. You want to see something terrifying? The darkness of the ocean, terrifying and beautiful.
There's no hurry, don't you worry, take our time.
I am back in the cabin now. It is 11 p.m. in the evenings. I can't really film much because if I go to karaoke, I can film 10 seconds, because that's what karaoke is. Or what else did I do? 50s and 60s dance party. That was really fun. Karaoke is fun, by the way. Like, everybody gets into it, and there's some people that are really, really good. I watched the casino for a little bit. People are losing big money. But tomorrow is day 5 of the cruise. We're in Manila, Philippines, and hopefully it goes smoother than today. Life goes on. It's okay. Things are going to go wrong. Even on Christmas Day, even on a cruise, things go wrong. But, you know, you just got to learn from it, and you need to realize that a tender port is not the same as a regular port. So tomorrow the ship is actually going to dock in Manila. It's going to stop, and you can just walk off the ship. And that wasn't the case today. So if you ever have a tender port on your cruise, make sure that you know you're going to have enough time to get off the ship, make your excursion, get back to the ship, because it's very different, a tender port and a docking port. Anyway, life goes on. Christmas Day, this video was filmed on Christmas Day, but you guys are not going to watch it until probably after New Year's, so I hope that you had an amazing Christmas Day. New Year's Eve is coming up, New Year's Day is coming up. It is December the 26th, tomorrow, and we still have 10 more days of the cruise. 10 days! I can't wait. Every day is going to be so much fun. It's so exciting. Go and follow Meredith to see her perspective on this experience today and the rest of the cruise, because she makes great videos about solo cruising. And thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate it so much. Hit the like to tell me that you enjoyed it. Write me a comment. I reply to every single comment, so tell me what you think. Subscribe if you want to follow me for the next 10 days and beyond, because every day is an adventure, it seems like. And thank you, channel members. I appreciate channel member support so much. It means more to me than you know. Click the join button below this video to become a channel member. I appreciate every single person that watched this video until the end. Merry Christmas, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye.